This is Weather Radio Station KHB 32, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, on a frequency of 162.55 MHz. This station operates from an office located in Ruskin, Florida, and is broadcast from an antenna located in Riverview, Florida. Because of the ongoing federal emergency, all normal programming has been discontinued for an indefinite period. All broadcasts have been superseded by the Office of Homeland Security and is being administered by the Federal Emergency Management Agency offices in Tampa. All civilians should remain indoors and not attempt to venture outside because of high levels of radioactive fallout that has been detected in the vicinity of this National Weather Service station. Anyone hearing this broadcast should stay close to their weather service radio for any updates on the current emergency that affects all of the continental United States and its territories around the world. As of 3 p.m. today, reports have been received from the Federal Emergency Management Agency that key cities have been decimated by nuclear impacts, source of origin within Pyongyang inside North Korea and Tehran within Iran. During the escalation that occurred after these initial attacks, Russian and Chinese launches were also detected by the North American Radar Defense Command in Omaha, Nebraska. No further information has been received since from any other government agency within the past 2 years. Because this station operates on gas generators, all civilians should listen for updates every 3 hours as we cease operations during those times to conserve equipment and fuel sources to the minimum. If you see looting or hear gunfire, protect yourself to the best of your ability. There is no one who can help you or your family, you are on your own. Police, fire, FEMA personnel are all assumed dead. Stay within your safe room of your home or attempt now to make an inner refuge to give yourself maximum protection from fallout that is currently contaminating all areas of the city and outlying areas around the Tampa, St. Petersburg, Clearwater area. Announcement from the Office of Homeland Security: should any civilian see a flash of light, they should not look at the flash directly as it could burn your retinas and cause permanent blindness. Shield your eyes with your hands and cover your head with your body to protect yourself from falling debris. The potential for future attacks are still a high possibility and all civilians should take this warning seriously. Any amateur radio operators who have information and is still able to broadcast should report any relevant information to your local weather radio service office in the community that is closest to their current location. This weather service office has the ability to receive reports from a variety of radio services and can relay this information via the station to the general public. Please do so if you are able to as soon as possible. Citizen Band Radio is also another source of broadcast that can be received at your local weather service office. Please utilize this service if you are able to so that any pertinent information can also be relayed to the general public. Radioactivity might make reception impossible if you are too far away from this station, but try anyway if you can. For Citizen Band Radio, use channel 19. If you are at sea and can receive this broadcast, please use channel 16 on your marine radio for emergency messages or current radioactive readings. Please do not send bogus or false information and keep all messages to a minimum to help other stations who might be reporting to get through with their updates. Because these radio services are not digital, they are the only way to possibly to transmit information. All digital broadcast equipment were destroyed by the explosion of nuclear weapons that emit a pulse called electromagnetic radiation distortion. Only analog and other older equipment will effectively still operate in this post-nuclear environment. This is why we request you try using these types of radios to broadcast your information with. From the Office of Homeland Security and the Federal Emergency Management Agency office in Tampa, all civilians should refrain from using any water sources that were not protected from outside fallout. Use only canned or covered liquids and foods. Perishable foods should be used first because there is no way to preserve their perishableness. All other sources of food or water should not be used if they are opened because now they are contaminated. As of 3 p.m. today, Radioactive detection has made the following reading of outside fallout at 300 Roentgens per hour, making any outdoor activity inadvisable to all citizens. If someone dies while you are in your fallout room, move the body to another room in the house. Wrap the body as tightly as possible in polythene, paper, sheets, or blankets. When it's safe to venture outside, you should bury the body in a trench that is at least 5 feet deep. Label the body with name and address, and mark the spot of the burial. All citizens are advised to remain indoors and stay as far from the outside walls of your home or ceiling because of high levels of radioactivity from fallout.